It was a beautiful day in McDonaldland. A perfect day to entertain my friends with some magic tricks. Little did I know how valuable that bag would be later when we went on the greatest adventure of our lives.
What's your first trick, Ronald? Are you going to pull a coin out of the hat?
I sure am, Grimace. But not this one. This one.
Rubble!
How'd you do that, Ronald?
It's a snap, Grimace. See?
Gee!
Bravo, Ronald. Great trick.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Oak.
It's a snap.
Oh, what did I tell you?
Gosh, Ronald! Am I late for your magic show?
No, Birdie, you're just in time. So don't rush your landing. Here, let me guide you in.
Golly! Relax, Ronald. I've been practicing my landings. Whoa!
Yo! Heads up! I mean down, Hamburglar.
Whoa!
I've got you, Birdie. Oof!
No, I've got you.
Gosh, Mr. Oak, thanks for going out on a limb to rescue me.
We trees are always happy to help little birdies out.
Gosh, Ronald, are you going to do some more magic tricks?
Coming right up, Birdie. Watch this.
Wow!
Oh, golly, that's neat, Ronald.
Then you try it, Birdie. You see, magic isn't so hard once you know the ropes. But that's not all the magic I have up my sleeve.
Rubble!
Sure, Hamburglar. Give it a pull.
I've jumped rope before, but I never jumped scarves.
Oh, now the trick is to stop Grimace. So there I was, chasing after my friend Grimace. And that great adventure I mentioned before? Well, it was waiting for all of us, just around the bend.
Sorry, sir. Are you okay?
Aye, matey. No harm done. Salty Jack's been through a lot worse.
Here are your books, sir.
Those are for my friend, the captain. I've sailed the 7 seas to bring 'em to him, but he wasn't at the McDonaldland dock.
Say, the captain's a friend of ours, too. If you want, we'd be happy to look after these books until he gets back.
I was hoping you'd say that, mate. Look after 'em. But whatever you do, mateys, don't look into 'em. At least not until the captain arrives. Magic storybooks need special handling.
Magic storybooks?
Phew. Glad I am to be rid of those strange books.
Gosh, where'd that sailor go, Ronald?
I don't know, Birdie, but I do know the perfect spot to put these magic storybooks.
Why, I'll be happy to store these books in my trunk, Ronald. This looks like an interesting one. Treasure Island. It's a little dusty, though.
Here, Mr. Oak, let me give it a good feather dusting before you put it away.
I've got it. It got me.
Rubble!
Oh, no! Hamburglar's been pulled into that magic storybook.
Gosh, this is all my fault.
No, it's my fault.
Oh, don't blame yourselves. The important thing now is that our friend's in trouble, and we've got to help him.
Rubble!
Hang on, Hamburglar. We're coming. There was no time to lose. We had to get into that magic storybook and help our friend Hamburglar out. So I quickly reached into my bag of magic tricks, and luckily I had brought my umbrella. Hang on tight! My friends and I were falling into the biggest adventure of our lives, right into the pages of Treasure Island.
Rubble! Don't escape from your cave! We've got you!
We're all safe now.
Rubble, thanks, Rubble.
Blimey! The storm's flushed out a brace of sneaking stowaways. After our treasure, eh, mateys? Well, Long John Silver knows just what to do with stowaways.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Long John, but we're not stowaways. We don't even really belong in your story.
Ah, a likely story. Well, prepare for a swim, matey. You and your crew are going for a dip in the deep blue sea.
Hey, that tickles.
Laugh now, me hearty, but I'll have the last laugh when those sharks start chasing you.
Sharks?
Can't we discuss this bird to bird? Golly, Ronald, this is an exciting story, but I'm not sure I like the way it's heading.
Oh, don't worry, Birdie. A little magic should get us out. Now watch.
Gosh, Ronald, what happened?
Oh, that magic scarf should have gone right out of the book. Unless the book cover is closed.
Rubble.
Oh, yes, Hamburglar. Guess we'll have to stay in this story a little longer than I thought.
Golly, we won't be able to stay on this plank much longer.
Remove those strangers from the plank.
Lucky for us, Captain Smollett, who ran the ship, had arrived in the nick of time.
I am the captain of the Hispaniola, Mr. Long John Silver, not you.
Aye, aye, Captain Smollett, sir. I was just trying to rid the ship of these scurvy stowaways.
As Captain Smollett helped us off the plank, we met his friends, Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey, and they met mine.
This is kind of like my diving board back home, Ronald. Wow!
Mark my words, men. That Captain Smollett will soon be taking orders from Long John Silver.
Looks like you really shivered his timbers.
Does that mean you like my dive?
Sure as my name is Jim Hawkins, I loved it.
Aye, my little feathered friend. Those sniveling stowaways will be sorry that they ever crossed the path of Long John Silver.
Our new friend, Jim Hawkins, explained that a pirate left a secret treasure map behind when he came to stay at Jim's parents' inn back in England.
And then, my friends Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey were kind enough to hire the ship and crew so we could go looking for the pirate treasure.
Friends should always try to help their friends, Jim. Do you want us to help you look for the treasure, too?
Oh, very much indeed, sir.
Did you hear that, Hamburglar? We're gonna look for treasure. Isn't that exciting?
I think this old ship's got Hamburglar a little seasick, Birdie. Gee, Grimace, your purple's turning green. Maybe we should all go up on the deck and get some fresh air.
I'll go with you, mates.
Rubble.
Glad to hear you're feeling better, Hamburglar.
Don't worry, men. We'll soon be taking over this here ship.
But I'm sure not glad to hear that.
Maybe we'll let Hawkins and his friends find the treasure for us, then steal the ship.
I say we throw them all overboard now.
Did you hear something, Morgan?
Blimey, I'll take a look. Nothing here.
Gee, where have you two been hiding?
Rubble.
Listen, Jim, you've got big trouble on board this ship. Long John Silver and his men are ready to steal the ship.
Steal the ship? I'd better warn Captain Smollett at once. Oh,
Shiver me timbers. Someone's on this deck eavesdropping. Find the scoundrels, men.
Quick, everybody hide.
Golly, I'll be safer up in the crow's nest.
Hey, I heard Flappy.
Oh, it's just the sails, mate. See anything?
Not a thing.
Nothing here either, Long John.
Blow me down if we're not the only ones on deck. All right, you greedy buzzard. Here, stop your squawking. I've got a mutiny to plan. I'm taking over this here ship.
Good heavens! That knave Silver really is planning to take over the ship.
Rubble, rubble!
I've got to warn my friends.
Oh. Looks like we gave those pirates a slip, Hamburglar. Where's the rest of our gang?
Rubble up! Rubble up!
All clear, Birdie. You can come down now.
Sure thing, Ronald. Oh, wow! I see land! Land ho!
Land who?
Golly, it looks like the island we saw on the map.
I bet you that's Treasure Island. Yep, and that's Grimace. Grimace? Oh, Grimace overboard! Grimace, use the oars!
All right, Ronald. Oars! Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Grimace. We're on our way. Oh, don't look down, Hamburglar.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
This is some ride! Gee, glad you guys could drop in. Some ride, huh?
Pretty exciting, Grimace, but I think it's gonna get a little too bumpy if we hit those rocks. But I've got a magical idea. Hang on, Birdie.
Gosh, Ronald, you've turned this rowboat into a sailboat.
My friends and I had landed safely on Treasure Island. But meanwhile, things weren't going as well for our young friend Jim Hawkins and his companions. Long John Silver had carried out his threat to take over the ship. Jim Hawkins and his friends barely escaped, only to find Long John Silver and his pirate crew hot on their heels as both groups reached Treasure Island. Long John Silver wanted that treasure for himself, and he was determined to get Jim Hawkins to lead him to it, which meant our friend Jim was in big trouble.
Help! Help!
That sounds like our friend Jim Hawkins, and I'd say he was in big trouble. Come on!
Get him, men! I mean to have that treasure map!
You'll never get my map, Silver! You pirate!
Pirate, is it? Get the map, mates!
Get the map! Get the map!
As we tried to find our friend Jim Hawkins, Grimace found something entirely by accident.
Uh-oh, my shoelaces are untied. Whoa!
Grimace, are you all right? Whoa!
Look what I found, Ronald.
You hit the jackpot this time, Grimace. It's the lost treasure of Treasure Island.
Golly, it's beautiful. You're a good treasure hunter, Grimace.
No! I found the treasure first! Rabble, rabble! The name is Ben Gunn.
Ben Gunn may have looked scary, but he was just a poor sailor who'd been marooned on Treasure Island for 3 long years. He told us he'd found old Captain Flint's treasure and moved it to this secret grotto. But now, all he wanted was one thing.
Now, all I want is to leave this wretched island.
Don't worry, Mr. Gunn. If we could just find our friend Jim Hawkins, I'm sure he could help you to... Shh!
I hear something!
I've got you and your friends now, Jim Hawkins. And your map will lead me and my crew to old Flint's treasure. And if we don't find it, me lad, you'll walk the plank.
Walk the plank! Walk the plank! Oh, I know that voice anywhere, Ronald, and I'm worried. Jim Hawkins doesn't know the treasure's been moved.
And when the pirates find out, he'll be in big trouble, unless we help our friend Jim now.
This is the only way out, mates.
Unless we go out the way we came in. Care for a lift, Mr. Gunn?
Gosh! I'll meet you up there, Ronald.
We're right behind you, Birdie.
Rubble, rubble, no, rubble, no.
Don't look down, Hamburglar, but don't let go either. Whew. Thanks to a little magic, we were out of the grotto. But by the time we hit the trail, Long John Silver was long gone. Fortunately, Ben Gunn knew where the pirates were headed and took us on a shortcut. Unfortunately, the shortcut was through a swamp.
This part of the island is swamp, Ronald. So watch out for quicksand and crocodiles.
Crocodiles? I don't see any crocodiles. And what's quicksand look like, Ronald?
Well, it's kind of wet and sticky, but like mud.
Is it real easy to sink into, Ronald?
It sure is, Grimace, and it happens real fast. That's why it's called quicksand.
Blimey, I guess we should have taken the long way round, mates. Now we're hopelessly trapped.
Golly, nothing's hopeless. I'll just fly out and get help. Gee, this stuff is stickier than I thought.
It was a sticky situation, all right, but luckily, I still had another trick up my sleeve. I just hope this works on vines.
Rubble, rubble, uh-oh.
I know, Hamburglar. I've got a sinking feeling that vine's going to need a flute quartet. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Blimey, mate, there's no time to be playing around.
Little did Ben Gunn know that it was a perfect time for playing, if the vines would just play along. Lucky for us, they did.
I see it, but I don't believe it. How did you do that?
Oh, just a little trick we picked up in McDonaldland. Now let's get moving, or we'll never get the drop on those pirates.
Keep moving, laddie. I can hardly wait to find Flint's treasure.
It's a treasure! It's a treasure!
Aye, and it better be treasure, or we'll hang you and your big-mouthed bird from the yardarm, Silver. Don't worry, there will be, or Jim and his friends here will answer to me. Ha 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 ha!
You shall never get away with this, Silver, you renegade rogue.
Save your breath, Captain. No one on this island is gonna stop me. Now let's see. Tall tree, spyglass shoulder, bearing a point of north by northeast. Yes, we be on the right track now, mateys.
15 men on a dead man's chest.
Who said that?
The ghost of Flint will never rest.
Yeah, it's Flint's ghost.
And I'm coming for you!
Flint doesn't want us to find this treasure!
Yeah, alive! Yes, superstitious swabs, there is no ghost. Now get moving, me lads.
Stop right there, Long John Silver, or my ghost will get you!
Ronald! So you were the ghost of Captain Flint!
Oh, with a little help from my friends.
Rubble, rubble! One thing's for certain, mateys. That scoundrel Silver doesn't stand a ghost of a chance at finding Flint's treasure.
Easy, mateys. This is the spot where Flint's treasure be buried.
But the treasure's gone!
Treasure's gone! Treasure's gone!
Arr!
Gentlemen, allow me to introduce Ben Gunn, who knows just where the treasure is.
Aye, and who'd be willing to share it if you take me off this wretched island?
Gosh, Ronald, now that we've helped our friends, how are we gonna get off Treasure Island?
We've got to hope one of our friends back in McDonaldland finds that closed storybook. Little did I know that was just about to happen. The captain had arrived in the woods, and Mr. Oak explained how we got pulled into the storybook. But our adventures on Treasure Island weren't over yet.
Uh-oh, Ronald. Look who's back.
Har! So you thought you'd make a fool of Long John Silver, eh? Well, I want that treasure now!
But you already have it, Mr. Silver.
Don't play games with me, mate! Huh?
A gold doubloon! So you've been holding out on us, you sneaky scoundrel!
What a sneak! What a sneak!
No, me lads. It's all a trick. Keep away! Keep away!
Let's get him, mate! Let's get him!
Gosh, Ronald, that old trick really did the trick.
You saved us from Long John Silver again, Ronald.
That's what friends are for, Jim. Everyone should help each other.
Ronald, are you down there?
Rubble!
That sounds like our friend the captain back in McDonaldland, Hamburglar.
Captain, just keep the book open. We're coming. Are you ready?
Come on, guys. You can do it.
Rubble!
Goodbye, Jim, and good luck.
But what about the treasure, Ronald? Don't you want any?
No thanks, Jim. We've already got something that's better than treasure. Your friendship. And so, with a little help from our friends, we made it back to McDonaldland.
Thanks for looking after my book, Ronald. Did you all enjoy the story?
It was the greatest adventure we ever had.
It sure was. But even better than that, it showed that when friends help each other, nothing is impossible.
Yeah, and we made a new friend, too. Jim Hawkins.
Rubble!
Yes, Hamburglar. And saved an old one. You.
Ronald, do you think Jim Hawkins and his friends ever made it back home from Treasure Island?
Oh, I know they did, Grimace, because that's what it says right here.